Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just really quick before we start the show, a couple news items have dropped since we recorded, including the details of the GoFest Weekly Challenge battle featuring Dark and Poison types. We had Jesse and James in a Meowth balloon announced, which is absolutely awesome. So we don't cover it on this week's show because it happened after we recorded. So check out our social media for all the updates, and we'll be sure to cover it on next week's episode. Enjoy. What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 139 of Lured Up, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. I'm your host, Ken Pescatore, joined by my co-host, Adam Tuttle. Adam, hello. How are you? What's up?
Am I the only one that says Wednesday?
Yes, you are.
Like, that's how I remember how to spell it. Wednesday.
You and every fourth grader.
You got me. You got me. You got me good. I deserved it. But I'm doing good.
It is.
How about
good.
yourself?
I'm okay. It's hot as hell.
I am shirtless.
It's been blazing.
I wish I could say pantless, but I have my shorts on.
Well, I have shorts on, but they're boxer shorts, and that's it. So I'm like pretty much in my skibbies right now. So mental note, like picture Gimli from Lord of the Rings sitting there in his underwear podcasting. That's the mental picture right now with me.
Yeah,
anyway, we've got some Pokemon Go to talk about. It's Rog and Rolla. We've got some Pokemon Go to talk about. We're going to recap and prep as we normally do, but we have a lot of shit going on this week. We have the GoFest Weekly Challenge for Skill, which is just wrapped up about a half an hour ago.
Literally.
We have the 4th anniversary celebration. Talos Spotlight Hour was yesterday, and we had Kyurem, however you want to say it, released yesterday, and we had our first raid hour today. And then we're going to prep you for next week, including the GoFest Weekly Challenge battle, Zubat Spotlight Hour, and yet again, another Kyurem raid day, and we'll do a battle party whoop for Kyurem.
Yes.
GoFest released a trailer and a 4th anniversary promo image, like a really cool key art poster that they do every year. So we'll kind of pick it apart and break it down because there's a lot of hidden gems in there. Usually some, can kind of look to the future a little bit when you break down what you can see. And look up to the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No. It's actually a Team Go Rocket balloon. The balloons are here. What could it mean? Oh my God. We'll talk about it. It's a lot of fun. I actually really like the new balloon mechanic, and we'll get to that.
The concept is fabulous.
Yeah. Super cool. So Adam, why don't you start off, recap us of the experiences that we had since we last recorded.
This week, we had so much to do, including the GoFest Weekly Challenge skill. And obviously, we're dealing with our 4th anniversary celebration as well. So let's just kind of talk about our weekly challenge first. We had a set of 3 fairly easy research sets to complete. And if 1 million trainers of each team completed those sets, it would unlock an additional spawn for the GoFest weekend. Instinct was Chimecho, Mystic was Momola, and Valor was Chansey. These names, man, these names. And I'm sure we'll be getting to the results of this probably before this podcast is released.
Yeah.
And it may even be, like I said, But individually completing the 3 sets, it would unlock the Elite Skill Challenge, which took some trainers by surprise, as one of its tasks was to make 50 excellent throws, which was an awesome task, and it made me enjoy Talo Spotlight Hour more than I should have.
Look, we've been talking shit about things being too easy and how whenever there's something that has a little bit of difficulty, people lose their goddamn minds. And I gotta say, I was so freaking excited for the skill challenge, because the Elite Skill Challenge, because it actually made you work. It actually made you kind of, worry about something rather than just say, okay, this is going to happen naturally or this will happen over time. Like, you actually had to put focused effort into it. So I really, really liked it. as soon as I unlocked the skill challenge, it was like I was on a mission, I was focused, and just started like immediately pursuing completing that like ASAP. But I know you took a little longer.
I was unfocused until I realized that I only had like 15 out of the 50. And then Talo Spotlight Hour happened, and I was able to hit exactly 50 before Talo Hour ended. And it felt good. It felt good. And you also we were texting in the group chat, me, you, and Josh, and you basically said, get good. I'm trying here.
Dude, no, I was busting your chops because I the elite tasks, the elite challenge task, it was, catch 100 Pokemon and also the 50 excellent throws. I was able to make my 50 excellent throws before I caught my 100 Pokemon. So I was like, yo, come on, man. Gotta get good, man. It's not that bad. No, I know excellent throws are a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, that flying Pikachu was no help.
No, you gotta choose your battles, man. That's a pain in the ass. Although I have mastered the when it's low, I've mastered the throw to get an excellent on the low one. But doing raids is also an exceptionally easy way to get the excellence.
Yeah, but I can't see any from where I'm at, so I didn't get out and go. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, I did a couple. We'll talk about it, but I did a couple Ho-Oh, and Ho-Oh is fucking super easy to get an excellent throw because
I went
it's
for
like
a
in
run.
your face.
I saw one raid, and it was like 1.5 minutes on it, and I was just like, I like to be near it.
1.5 minutes.
It was awful. It was a Scyther, and I was like, I don't really need it, do I? And so I just kept running. But I could have done it, I guess. I don't know. But we also had the 4th anniversary celebration, which gave us some new Pokemon and a flying base encounter pool. Ducklet made its debut, and that was a fabulous time.
It's super cute. I love the animation. I love the color of the candy. It looks really nice.
I like the actual Ducklet on the map because it's like almost like shiny.
Yeah,
it's really
it looks
nice.
Cool.
Not shiny in like color, but shiny is like it's actually physically shiny and sparkly.
Yeah.
But we also got shiny Pidove, which was released. I didn't get one.
Nope, me neither.
I haven't seen very many of them.
Not at all.
Not even in my group chat. I've seen flying Pikachus that were shiny, which also was released, which I'm not unhappy with. I actually absolutely love this Pikachu, and it really makes me sad that we had Community Day and Pikachu knowing the move Surf was our first Community Day, and I think they should totally bring back Pikachu on a surfboard and give it Surf.
How do they do that?
How do they get how do they get a Alolan Raichu on his tail?
Well,
they
that's
can
different,
do it,
man. That's built in. That's fucking built in.
Yeah, they can do it. I know they can. If they put balloons around its waist and got it on its belly, they could do this. Okay, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well, Flying Pikachu, easily the best Pikachu that they've released to date. It's became like an immediate fan favorite. Everybody loves it.
I love the AR photography. Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome
phenomenal.
job, everyone.
Especially the video. Like people doing really cool stuff with AR video with it having it kind of like just float by, and it looks really hilarious. It looks amazing in PvP when it uses fly too. It just like whoop, just like flies off the screen. Looks so funny. Definitely a great job. They nailed it for sure. It looks fantastic on the map too. Even like in the nearby, it looks hilarious because
it's the
colors
colors
are like it's just pops. It's good.
Although the only
the
only complaint I guess I'll say, which I shouldn't have any complaints, but I wish if it was shiny, the balloons would be a different color.
That's like if it like the shiny hat Pikachu's.
Yeah,
like
that's asking
Charizard,
too much.
Hat.
That's asking too much. Yeah, no, I get it. But like you mentioned, Ho-Oh also came back for a special raid weekend. Overall, what did you think of the weekly challenge and 4th anniversary celebration, Ken?
The timed research itself, super easy. So, I mean, that was just like really basic. It happened naturally. Didn't need to like focus on doing anything specifically because it was just like catch Pokemon, make a throw, that kind of stuff. So that they had to make that easy because that was part of the global challenge towards the spawn unlocks. So breezed through that, did them, one day, whatever it was. Like I said, the elite challenge, the elite skill challenge was phenomenal. I love that. I hope we see more of these more difficult things, and not even that like an excellent throw is that difficult, but the fact that you had to do 50 of them, I thought that was cool because it put a little bit of pressure on the player. I want more of those high pressure scenarios in this game because you don't really get that outside of PvP.
I can't wait to the friend one. We'll probably have like earn 100 hearts with your buddy Pokemon, so you gotta actually play with it.
Ooh, you're good call. I didn't even think of that. But no, I really enjoyed it. I like the flying pool. I got a shiny Skarmory finally, the first one that I got.
Nice.
So yeah, so that was cool. But it's fun seeing even Pidgeys. Like I still like seeing Pidgeys out there and everything. So that was kind of neat.
You've been a Pidgey grinder since day one.
Dude, I love that shit. You're
give me a fucking Weedle. Give me a fucking Pidgey. I'll catch that all day long.
Hell yeah, Caterpie. Those 12 candy evolutions, bro. I'll do
You're
fucking
like laying
evolution
in bed
parties
at
all
night,
day.
doing an evolution party.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I remember when we first started this. I remember that.
Dude. I used to do that shit every fucking night, dude. Every night, evolution party, at least a half an hour or an hour's worth of freaking evolving Weedles and Caterpies and Pidgeys. It's hardcore, man. It's hardcore. But what did you think? Did you do any Ho-Ohs?
I did not do any Ho-Ohs. I did not do anything else. I have not rated.
Damn, son.
Yeah, it's been a weird week, or week and a half, almost two. Yeah. It's been weird. But
okay.
we did have Talo Spotlight Hour with double transfer candy. How did you make out with the event?
No shinies. I actually spent half of the event transferring. So I got rid of all my Reshiram, I got rid of my Zekroms, a bunch of legendaries. So I spent a lot of time doing that, and it was kind of chill. It was super fucking hot out, so I was out walking, but I wasn't really too worried about like pounding the pavement, Gatey. I was just like, let me just play naturally and have fun with it. But no shinies. It didn't seem like the rate of spawns for the Talo were as high as previous Spotlight Hours, but
I feel that.
But I don't have that shiny, so I got to call myself out again. I don't want to say I had a bad event just because I didn't get the shiny, because this, you know what I mean? Like that shouldn't be the metric. But I didn't get the shiny, so I was bummed, but I still had a great time. So that's how I think that's how
good.
I'll balance it. Yeah.
I already had the shiny, so it wasn't like dire, but I would have liked the second one just to be able to have that evolution line.
Nice.
I did play the whole time, but the first like 5-10 minutes of it, the first 5 minutes, because I was going through all my stuff and highlighting it and getting ready. I named all my stuff double. I saw something from Zoe. She's like, just a reminder. And I was like, wow, that's soon. And so I labeled a bunch of stuff double in the morning, mainly a lot of the ducklets. So I was able to capitalize on the ducklet candy, which I hope everybody else did. I did get some legendary evolutions afterwards because I kind of went through everything and I was like, how many Zapdos do I really need? I don't think I need 20.
Right. Yeah.
So all in all, it was a good event. I mean, I played the whole time. I caught stuff. I was more focused on the 50 excellent throws than the actual, Talo.
Yeah. And so no Kyurem for you either?
No Kyurem for raid hour, no.
Yeah. I did a couple yesterday, so I already had it in Dex, and I skipped the event today. Actually, Mr. Fancy Pants, I had a call with Niantic. So I was like, you know what? I think this is a little bit more important than going out raiding right now. Let me get on the fucking phone. So I did that instead. But I'm gonna hit it hard next week. But I already had it in the deck, so I wasn't terribly worried about it. But it was fucking so hot today, and it was like, I don't know. I didn't have it in me to be out there on the just walking around in the fucking 90+ degrees. I just didn't want to do it. But,
we had a weather watch for severe thunderstorms until 10 p.m. today. So there's that. And they were only around until I'd say 6.
I wish it would rain, man. It would fucking cool shit off here. But,
it rained too bad out and now. It did not cool anything off because the second that sun came back out, it was still muggy and disgusting out.
800% humidity.
Yeah. And I was trying to explain to my son, I was like, this is what living in Florida is like. There's just, it's always humidity and hotness. It's just
Nasty.
That's what Grandpa lives in.
Do not like. All right, well, that was last week. We have a lot of stuff going on this week coming up as well.
I want to know what this week's all about.
Okay, so we're going to be pretty busy again. We have the second GoFest Weekly Challenge, this one with the battle theme. Now, we still don't have like a real clear definition of what they mean by battle, because we know that there's going to be some fighting-type Pokemon, like Hitmonchan, or is it like PvP-based Pokemon? We don't really know, but I'd assume that it's going to be a combination of fighting types and Pokemon that are good in PvP. But just like last week, we're going to have a 3-stage timed research. It starts Friday, July 10th, the day this podcast comes out, from 8 a.m. to Wednesday, July 15th at 10 p.m. local time. 3 additional Pokemon are also up on the line to be added to the GoFest encounter pool if 1 million trainers from each team can complete it. Instinct will unlock Ferroseed, fucking Instinct. Mystic will unlock Alolan Grimer, and Valor, Alolan Marowak.
Yes.
So Alolan Marowak is solid. I need that shiny. I would love to see that in the wild. The Stardust
if we get
too.
So many of those spawns, that's the one you want. That's the Stardust, the shiny.
But for me, that's a tough raid to do because I can't solo it. You can't. It's a tier 4. You can't solo it, and some people just don't want to do the tier 4s. So it's going to be great to see that in the wild because it'll help, get that shiny. An Elite Battle Challenge will also be available to trainers that complete the timed research. Hopefully it will be challenging again. And Sunday, the 12th, we're going to have a battle-themed event. They didn't give any details of this in the release last week. However, they did leave a little Easter egg for us. So in the release it says, hopefully this won't take over too much of your time. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? Well, the words takeover are in there. So this could be alluding to a Team Go Rocket takeover, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute when we talk about balloons. So I think this is imminent.
That's so good.
Yeah, so we'll and it's funny because I felt like a moron because I literally read it and I was like, what the fuck do they mean? It's 3 hours long. How could it not take over too much time if they're telling us it's from 11 to 2? I didn't even realize at first. It went right over my fucking head. And then someone's like, they're like, no, you moron. It's a takeover, Team Rocket takeover. So hopefully, I'm hoping that if it is a Team Rocket takeover, that we'll have another opportunity to TM frustration away from Shadow Pokemon. That would be really cool. I hope so. And then we have our next Spotlight Hour next Tuesday, July 14th, which is my birthday. We have Zubat with 2 times Evolution XP. Maybe I'll skip Zubat and just evolve all my fucking Pidgeys.
There you go. Just like old times.
Yeah, and then we have Kyurem back for another raid hour on Wednesday, which I will be doing. I'm shooting for 18. We're gonna try to squeeze in 18 next Wednesday. So a lot going on again. Everything's ramping up for GoFest. GoFest is the 25th and the 26th. There's a lot of shit going on. I can't wait. But again, just keep in the back of your head till, a little bit longer in the show. Well, we'll talk about this Team Go Rocket takeover because I'm pretty sure this is what we can expect for the 12th. All right, Adam, what do we have? We have the GoFest trailer that came out. Did you watch it? I'm sure you did. Okay, excellent. Talk to me.
So Niantic released an amazing GoFest trailer this week, which is directed by Rian Johnson, the director of the Star Wars The Last Jedi and Knives Out. It shows a cool look at how Pokemon could interact with us in the real world. It is definitely a cool piece. And even cooler that Rian Johnson directed it.
Yes.
Along with that trailer, we also got new key art, which was released for the 4th anniversary of Pokemon Go, which was July 6th. But everybody, pretty much started July 7th. A
lot of people got in on July 6th. Just not everybody, like me. God damn it.
God
Sucks.
dang it.
I hate it. I hate that my shit says July 7th.
Yes, mine does too. It's okay. But our friends over at Gaming Together Media took a close look at the art and called out all the exciting stuff that you can, find in it, like the Easter eggs. Spoiler alert, that's not actually a spoiler. I fucking love it when people circle blank spots in the map and they're like, guys, it's fucking Kecleon. Kecleon is happening. Look, there's Kecleon. And then it's up in the sky. It's like, no, that's a fucking cloud, dude. They're like, look, it's next to the waterfall. It's like, no, that's just literally the waterfall. But that really just gets me, and it makes me giggle inside a whole heck of a lot. So thank you.
The first image of the Team Go Rocket balloon that they released, there was like a little like wisp of smoke or something in the trees. They're like, what the fuck is that? It's Kecleon.
I'm reaching for something that's not there.
Yeah.
But this is what they found. Gen 6 starters, Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie.
Call it. Which was your favorite of the three real quick?
Chespin.
Oh, what?
Chespin.
What? Froakie all the way, man.
I like Chespin. I do not like his evolution. Well, actually, both of his evolutions. I just like Chespin in general. I think this, like the Gen 6 starters, I think their base forms are the best.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I agree.
100%. But then they also reveal Mega Evolutions. We see Mewtwo Y, Charizard X, and Lucario.
Yo, Lucario looks awesome.
Looks fucking badass.
Yeah, super awesome.
And then the trainers have the Mega Evolution bracelet on.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Hint.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
We also see Whimsicott, which we don't have in the game yet, and Victini, which we kind of know about already. So not too much of a surprise there, but it is nice to finally like see it. We see the Team Go Rocket balloon, which we'll get to in a minute. Team Go Rocket leaders, Cliff, Arlo, and Sierra. Giovanni and Persian. We see East and West Shellos.
Could that be a GoFest thing?
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Meltan sitting on Professor Willow's shoulder, which, what could that mean? Could that mean like when GoFest kind of like quote unquote ends, everything turns into Ditto again, or Meltan / Ditto. I don't know. It'd be cool to bring that back, just even if it's like for 5 minutes.
Meltan got the short end of the stick, man. It's like, what the hell's up with Meltan? Anyway.
And we see Candela and Sierra holding hands, sort of.
It's really hard to tell. It almost looks like Candela's like pulling Sierra along, like, hey, look at this over here. But like they're very friendly, so it's kind of funky.
Well, I'm sure it has to, it's probably with everything going on right now.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But, what stands out to you, first off? And then I'll get to
the evolution bracelet. I think that this is really cool. The little kid in me would want a physical evolution bracelet that connects via Bluetooth, where when I want to Mega Evolve my Pokemon in Pokemon Go, I have to activate my bracelet. Like I have to like hit a button or something like that, and then my Pokemon Mega Evolve in the game. That's what I want.
Okay,
that'd be fucking awesome.
So it's not like the one that was for like the DS, because I have that bracelet.
No, I have that too, but that was cool because that had interactivity as well. But something like that, but it would, connect Bluetooth to the phone. Maybe it works like a Go Plus. Yeah, tinfoil hat shit.
Oh man, that would be sick. It's a brand new thing.
Fuck your gotcha bracelet. Where you wear the Mega Evolution bracelet and it actually works like a Go Plus or like the Pokeball Plus. And then to Mega Evolve, you have to hit the button.
And you can put your buddy Pokemon in there or register it to it, and it has to be linked to your buddy Pokemon. Oh man, the hype level is real. And it's like, why would they show this stuff without it being like, close to fruition?
Well, think about Gen 5. During the 3rd year anniversary, when they showed the Gen 5 starters, everyone was like, oh my God, it's fucking, but it was months until they came out. So they do this every year. So it's like, yeah, we know this. It's the natural progression of the game that this stuff is coming out. So it's not like it's that surprising, but I don't think this by any means like, it's coming out soon. It's like, no, it's just what to expect, through the 4th year of the game, or through the next year of the game. That's all. But what about you? Anything jump out at you?
So aside from the hundreds of Kecleon hidden in the pictures, I will say I don't really like this Mareep. This Mareep has the Mareep is fine. It is the Nana berry that it's holding in its mouth. It just looks like it was just placed there really quick. I just don't like. I do like the Pignite. He is scared, and the Minccino and the Froakie, and all the while Eevee is just like, "Hey guys," but the other 3 are scared shitless. Basically, we do see the fighting Pikachu, which I hope that's a reward. simply because people like me that haven't got to rank 10, I would like it in my Pokedex. Let me tell you, but it is a lot of work.
They didn't they say that eventually it was going to be available for lower levels? I think they said that.
Yes.
When they announced
Yes, they did.
the season 2 rewards, they were like, yeah, it's still going to be behind, rank 10 for now, but eventually it'll be available. But yeah, I want that
so
shit too.
I hope that's something. I hope that comes.
Nice. Yeah. No, this is exciting. I love this kind of art because it's almost like a Where's Waldo type situation because everything's just like so jam-packed in the image.
Yes.
So it's a lot of fun. I like it.
But I like the Pikachu balloons. It'd be nice if we could get like an avatar item holding a balloon. But maybe that's me reaching. That's me reaching for the picture. I mean, there's so many Pikachu balloons. At least make it something I can purchase.
I don't know.
In real life.
Well, I mean,
like the Mickey Mouse balloons. Come on, I want Pikachu balloons.
All right. Well, let's move on from that. We had last week we were talking about the scraps of paper that we saw with the diagrams of the balloons. We knew balloons were coming. They were in the Chansey photo. They were in the background of a couple different images. So we knew balloons were coming. We were like, what the fuck? So Team Go Rocket balloons are officially in the game. I think, what was it, yesterday?
Yes.
They came out. Yesterday they released. Niantic released a short video. It's like 15 seconds long, but it's pretty cool, announcing the balloons. And we also saw, just like they did with the Team Go Rocket takeover last year, we saw some IRL kind of crossover with Team Go Rocket. There was a Reddit post that shared an image of the actual Team Go Rocket balloon flying over Munich, Germany, as well as some Team Go Rocket propaganda posters that were kind of like, just like the ones that came out last year where they would show like a picture of Pikachu and some different Pokemon, and they had like a graffiti style thing, like making them like angry eyebrows and just,
I love that.
Team Rocket logos and shit. Super cool. So this kind of helps us connect the dots here with the GoFest Weekly Challenge battle coming this week. The hint from the release with the words takeover in that release. I'm pretty sure it's fair to say that Team Go Rocket's going to have a pretty busy weekend. And I think that this is definitely going to be, I mean, I can't say definitely, but I'm pretty confident that this is going to be a takeover. So the balloons themselves function just like Team Go Rocket Pokestops. However, they come to you. So they show up randomly on the map. They're floating around. You can click on them, take on Team Go Rocket. You can find grunts, leaders, and even Giovanni piloting the balloons, which is very exciting and a welcome surprise because they originally said that Giovanni wasn't coming back until September. It is also possible for different leaders to be piloting the balloons for different trainers. So if I'm walking next to you, we're walking down the street together, and we see a balloon, I click on it. It could be Arlo. You click on it. It could be Sierra. So that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
It's not like, it's not like the stops where it's consistent. So that's pretty cool. And I do want to talk really quick. This literally, I don't even have it in the show notes here, but this just came out in the last half an hour or so. And let me pull up my Twitter here. So, Pokeminers are our go-to source for mine data. And again, disclaimer: it's not supported by Niantic. Anything could change. It's not official. Data mining is fucking against the rules. Breaks terms of service. It's bad. Okay. That being said, a bunch of new shit was found in the traffic today. We have new shadow Pokemon: Nidoran male and female, Machop, Pineco, Gligar, Shuckle, and Stunky. So all those Pokemon are now showing in there as shadow Pokemon. They were running some sims already with PvP. Shadow Gligar is fucking nasty. Shadow Machamp could really fill some gaps. Like, there's a lot of potential here for things beyond just the collecting. Now, another thing that happened is that people were catching shiny Shadow Lapras. And this happened, I think, to a few people. Someone in New Zealand caught one. So it might have been a bug or something pushed a little early. But it seems to me that in addition to these 6 Pokemon, we'll probably see new leader-based Pokemon like Lapras that could be shiny, like we're replacing the lead Pokemon of that the leaders use. all these signs are just pointing to this being another Team Go Rocket takeover.
Yeah,
so
that's what it sounds
I really
like.
hope so. It really does. It really does. And I'm so down for that. The only thing I didn't like about it last time was it was too short. So it's a 3-hour event. It's like I need more time to travel so I can find more stops to do more of these. I'm up to, I think, 720 rocket stops on my medal. So, like, I'm working it. I really want to get this to gold. So I'm really excited. I really enjoy these a lot. Now that the balloon, and when you click on a balloon, it gives you this like cool fucking transition, almost like a little, like the R comes up like the old Batman, like
yeah,
it's
flawless,
looks so cool,
flawless. They did it right. They did it right.
Yeah, so cool. And I hope this is a takeover. Just stay tuned to our social channels. We'll blow this shit up as soon as we find out. But I'd imagine that this is what it's going to be. All signs are pointing to it. I'm really looking forward.
Yeah,
to
my rocket medal is. I'm at 5 out of 20 for defeat Team Go Rocket Boss.
Oh well, yeah, that's all you could get because they only had it for 5 months before he went away.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what's the other one? Then?
Look at your other one. Look at your grunt.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What do you got for the grunts?
Oh, there it is. Sorry, 512.
Okay, that's solid, dude. That's good. That's a lot.
And after talking to JT, I definitely have been trying to hit them more.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking 2,000 something crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Pokeminer said Shadow Suicune had its base capture rate changed from 5% to 2%. So finally we can complete the Giovanni loop and getting our last of the beasts. So I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. All right, Adam, I think that was a lot of news. I think we're ready to take a little break. What do you think?
Yeah, my brain is like, Team Go Rocket.
All right, when we come back, we're going to run through a little bit of miscellaneous news. We got some listener emails, and then we'll do our Kyurem raid guide and battle party. Whoop, whoop. We'll be back right after this. And we're back from our break. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. A little housekeeping to get through before the ass of the show. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Please check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 will get you access to our patron-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And I want to give a huge shout out to our show supporter tier patrons, Ace Trainers, Alex, Andrew, Brian, Brittany, Chad, Dem Gears Be Bangin', G Stacks 87, Go Ranger Matt, Griggle 788, Harry, James, Jason J, J Mackle, Jolt Switch, Lynchbot, Matt, Matthew, Monica, M Pitts, Paul, Poké Nabbot, Purple Pancake, Sam, Smeatwad, The Noise, The Lousy Jedi, Woodwoos Wolf, Shiny Carol, Miles, Saint Shuckle, SKT, Jamal, and Chris. Thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate it. And as always, huge shout out to our executive producer, Paul Bhatt. Woo. And if Patreon isn't your thing, there's still a couple other ways you can help us out. If you're listening on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review.
5 stars.
Also, our merch store is live, PokemonProfessor.com/merch. Check it out. We got some cool fucking designs up there. 3 different designs for Lured Up. We've got our Pokeball logo, our Pokestop logo, and then we have our Metapod maximum hardness design by Podgy Panda. So definitely check those out. Supporting us there would greatly help us. All right, a little bit of miscellaneous news here. Reality blending has been released. It's showing some promise. It's still pretty rough, but friend of the show and amazing AR photographer Ash Ketchup wrote a great article. He's writing for G2G.media now about his first experiences with the mechanic, and we'll link to that in the description. Make sure you check that out and give him some feedback. Really excited to see Ash doing some stuff with G2G. Love it. The Jumpstart research was also available to trainers that didn't complete it last year when it came out. It gives out a shit ton of XP. And like I said, if you completed it last year, it won't show up for you this year. And Adam just noticed this. Guaranteed daily encounters and the free daily box are pretty much rolled out to everyone now. I think it's official that it's to everyone. I actually got this on the first day it became available. Adam just got it. So and Adam, your first Pokemon was
a Ragnarola.
a Ragnarok.
Ragnarola. I don't know what it's called.
Roggenrola.
Roggenrola.
It's like you have like the most experience with Pokemon over like anyone I fucking know, and you still say everything wrong. I love it. So great.
That's how I see them. That's what it is.
I know.
Until I see the episode, until we're in from Gotta Watch Mall, until we're at that episode where it's like, oh, it's a Roggenrola. Like that's I'm not gonna call it that until I hear it. You know, it's not my fault. I didn't watch every single anime episode. Gosh.
All right, we've taken a couple weeks off of Poke the Bear, but we're going to be bringing it back next week. I figured with everything going on in the world, we didn't need any extra negativity in our lives, but I think we're coming back to normalcy, so we'll bring back Poke the Bear next week, so make sure you check out our Twitter on Monday. So we'll be posting up our new Poke the Bear for next week's show. We want your feedback. We want your opinions loud and clear, so definitely check that out. And let's check in with Professor Willow really quick.
I'm Wolfie with Gaming Together Media, and this is Willow's Almanac.
All right, we'll run through these dates really quick. Go Battle League is currently in Master League and Premier Cup. Adam, have you done any? Since I know you weren't doing shit for Ultra League, but have you done any Master?
I have yet to dabble in it, just because I haven't had time.
Nice,
But I have full intentions of going 5-0.
So nice. So listen to this shit, and now think back to when we were talking about that modifier, right? That MMR kind of thing where it would make you jump 50 points if you win, whatever. So I was ranked 6 through all of Ultra. Like I really have been taking it easy with PvP, or at least Go Battle League for Season 2. So Master League comes on. The first set I play, I go 5-0. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling good. I rank up to 7. Fantastic. Next set, I go 5-0. I rank up to 8. In one fucking set, I jumped from 7 to 8. I was like,
wow.
Is something broken? Are people going to think I'm fucking cheating here? Like, what the fuck? But and then I've only done a couple matches since. I haven't tried Premier Cup yet, but I do have a party that I can use. I mean, my party right now is I lead with Best Buddy Kyogre, and then I have a hundo. When my Kyogre is a hundo as well. I have a hundo Dragonite and a hundo Togekiss. I've been running that party for a while. I have a lot of luck with it. I think it's fun, so I don't mind taking L's if I have to because they're fun Pokemon to use. I like it, but I only need to exchange the Kyogre, and I could sub in like a Metagross or something like that for Premier Cup. Lots of Metagross in fucking Premier Cup, I hear. But Adam, why don't you run through a couple listener emails? We got some emails this week. We also have a voicemail from Terry Wolf that we got a little bit before last week's episode, but we're going to stick it in here, giggity. But Adam, why don't you run through these listener emails?
All right, so this is coming from Cole. Hey, Ken and Adam. I am a brand new listener and pretty new to the game, too. All the way from windy Wellington, the capital of New Zealand.
He means the Shire.
I started listening to you guys a few weeks ago to keep me awake while driving late nights for work, and now I'm a little addicted. Since being all caught up, I've started going back to your first episodes on Spotify. Oh gosh. And making my way forward, and I find it so interesting hearing you guys talk about the new features added then I've got never had or whatever. Okay, cool. He goes on to say
never not had because he's a new player. Yeah.
He goes on to say, my question for you guys is in regards to the bonuses we've been having. Here in New Zealand, we get to enjoy all these bonuses without having any COVID restrictions in our country, and it's been pretty awesome. Do you think any of these bonuses will be here to stay long term? And which ones would you like to stay?
All right, so I don't even think we mentioned this last week, but if you look in the Today View, they actually increased, like they keep doing this month to month, but the current special bonuses that we have, like the half hatch distance, increased incense effectiveness, that kind of stuff, that was like silently bumped up to be till the end of July. So right now, special bonuses ending in 23 days. So the end of July, we have the double incense duration, increased incense effectiveness, opening 1.5 as many gifts, holding 2 times as many gifts, no walking requirement for Go Battle League, half hatch distance, and boosted damage for trainers that are battling remotely. So all that stuff's through the end of the month. Now, I think, wasn't there some post somewhere saying that some of this stuff was going to stick around, like the the gift thing was going to stay, the increased radius for Pokestops and gyms. Like there was a post somewhere, right? I think that, I don't know. I think that might have been
only 3 that makes sense and that seem like they wouldn't hurt the game in any fashion is the increased, hitting of the Pokestops, which is nice because you don't have to get close to anybody to hit certain stops. You don't have to get out of your car to go hit us, you know what I mean? And then the open 1.5 as many gifts and hold 2 times as many gifts. I think all 3 of those are safe, and I like those as staying because I do feel that when Go Battle League becomes you have to walk, it's a way to balance the game and reward people for actually getting out and going. You can have your 1 set a day or whatever, but if you want more, you have to work for it. And then same thing with eggs. Like right now, it's been like a driving force. If they want to make money, I'd say leave the eggs at half distance because anytime I'm like getting ready to go for a run, I'm like, all right, how many incubators I got? I got 9 eggs ready to go.
But you got to think, but think about it though. They've been giving us all this shit for so long though. Like it's got to go back to normal.
Right. And it's like even if the eggs, those are still like I enjoy the 5 kilometers because that's 3 point whatever miles, and that's like a run. That's what I enjoy doing. I like to just limit myself. If I go a little bit longer, whatever. But if I can hatch a batch of 5K eggs, like cool. If it takes me 2 runs to do a whole 9 slot of 10Ks, like cool. It's just either way I look at it, I think holding the gifts and sending it many more gifts is crucial to the social aspect and interaction. So that's a huge must stay. And I guess Pokestops could go back down, but I'd like to see it at not even like double distance, but 1.5 just permanently. So it can reach things just a little bit further.
Yeah. The incense effectiveness is amazing. And this is a tough one because people are able to literally stay in one spot and play and get spawns 1 per minute. So you got to remember that this isn't just 2 times incense effectiveness. This is more than that. Because normally if you're just sitting in one spot, it's 1 spawn every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So the incense effectiveness is going to be a huge blow, giggity, to the play styles that people have right now when that reverts. Because people are able to just like, hey, it's fucking GoFest. I'm going to stay at home and play and have a great time because I'm going to have all those spawns. It's great for now, but that's going back. Now, when the walking requirement comes back, man, this is a tough one. And I'm going to throw a little plug in here. The Creator Series show we did with Nick from Trainer Tips, where I was talking. It's out now. It's on our podcast feed. We talked about how the impact of the walking requirement coming back to PvP and how that's going to impact like Twitch and content creators and things like that, because people are so used to it's been so long. Like no one thought this was going to last this long, but people are able to just say like, all right, I'm going to wind down. It's the end of my day. It's 8:00 at night. I'm going to bang out all my sets. I'm going to do 25 straight matches. People aren't going to be able to do that. So I want them to put the walking requirement back in. I think it's important. It's also important to remember that the 3 kilometer per set is already a reduction. When it first came out, it was 5 kilometers per set.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So the 3, remember?
You're right.
So 3 kilometers is already a reduction. So I don't mind if that goes back to 3 kilometers. However, I really, really, really would like them to allow us to stack all 5 sets. That way, we can do our walking. We're still active. We're still earning in the game. And then at night, we can still play all of our sets back to back to back, all 5 sets.
Yeah, it's like, what if you have a busy day and you're going to be out for most of the day and walking around and getting steps in, and like basically you're being told like, no, you don't get any validation for that.
I mean, but to be fair, that's okay. It's their call. It's their fucking game.
Right.
But only because we've been so used to it. and only because we've seen the PvP community fucking thrive because of it. Like, that's what I'm so worried about, is that the community aspect of it is so fucking amazing right now. And I'm sure Niantic knows that. I'm sure they're seeing that. So I'm sure that these are, Monday morning meeting type conversations like, fuck, how are we going to do this? Because it's really going to have a major impact, because only stacking 2 sets, you can't, as a content creator, you can't build content around that, because your streams are going to be short as shit. And as a consumer of that content, it's like, what am I going to watch someone for 20 minutes? Like, no, when you're watching a stream, it's like, I want to be in for the night. I want to watch. So that's going to be an interesting one. So Cole, that's a great fucking question. I really, like Adam said, the gifts, they got to stay. I really hope that stays. And I'm pretty sure that's going to. I think they announced that. The increased Pokestop radius, fucking fantastic. I love that. Super important, especially if you're using like a Go Plus or a Pokeball Plus.
Or they could even utilize like an item, like an in-game item, whatever, make it like a weekly reward that will increase your distance, or make it a one-time purchase like the medallion. You know what I mean? Like the Pokestop medallion. Like, if that's how you want to play, you can.
That's very pay to play-ish though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But but great, Cole, amazing question. Thanks so much for writing in. Welcome to the game. Thank you for checking out the show. Thank you for going back and listening to those old episodes. I'm sure they're painful. But Adam, I left this in here, and you have to read this at the bottom of his email. His goodbye.
This must be either like goodbye or thank you. But it's Chirkuzis. Cole.
So I had to Google it. I was like, what the fuck is Chirkuzis? I was like, I gotta Google this.
Chirkuzis.
And apparently,
right, like that's probably how you say it too.
No, it's Kiwi slang for like it's just like a friendly goodbye or whatever. It meant like 100 fucking things, but it's some great Kiwi thing, and I was like, this is fucking phenomenal. But Cole, thank you so much for writing it. It's a great question. Good stuff.
Awesome question. I'm glad we got to talk about it. But we've got another email. This one coming from Steven. He says, "Hi, Ken and Adam. Just wanted to say a huge thank you for the podcast, and in particular, the content or creator series. I've been playing for the past 12 months and have gotten sucked into the world of Pokemon Go. I've been toying with the idea of setting up a video blog and becoming a creator, but have found a million excuses to not do it. Your series with Holly, Zoe, Coops, and Billy has pushed me over the edge to do my own video blog. It's pretty rubbish at the moment, but enjoying the editing and the journey and having comments and views of people I don't know, I can count them on one hand, is such a buzz and thrill." Basically, he goes on to ask, "I think the key thing I'd love you to ask all these lovely guests you have on the show, how do they build their audience from a standing start? I've no idea what I should do to get more people watching. Not the main aim. Would prefer the people to comment and talk and give a sense of community first."
Yeah. So, Steven, first of all, I'm going to link to Steven's channel in the description. Everyone, give him a little love, give him a sub. It's called Let's Go Pogo. And I watched the videos. He's great. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So,
first off, don't sell yourself off too short. Okay?
Yeah.
If you're having fun and enjoying it, that's all that matters. Literally all that matters. And you just keep going, keep making the content that you want. You'll find your own. People will come.
Yeah. And what I can speak to as far as like, how to build an audience from a standing start, if you're really trying to grow your audience, something that's exceptionally important is going to be being on social media, being on Twitter, being on Instagram, being on Facebook, and then interacting with communities in those circles. And doing that, you're going to have a natural, organic transition of people from those conversations to your content. So acquiring different audiences from those pools of people on Reddit, on Twitter, that's the best way to do it from a standing start, because that's the best way to get your information out there. And you could do it very passively. It's not, you don't want to like, plug your shit like some, Niantic's like, "Hey guys, Go Battle League is down," and then like you respond like, "Watch my shit." You don't want to do that, but you want it to be where if there's a conversation, just answer the conversation from your brand account And ultimately, people will click on your name, click on your account, and get over to your channel. So that's what I could recommend. And that's a great question. The next time, we do a creator series, I'll definitely start working that question into the mix because I think that's a great question. We just did trainer tips, like I said. This week we have Pope Dave coming on. Also, and I think it might come out in 2 weeks, but we're going to probably record with him this week. Mystic 7 is coming back on the show. So we're very, very excited to talk to him. But these are great. That's a great fucking question, man. I'll definitely work that in. But really, social media, as far as I'm concerned, social media is the number one way to build an audience and acquire new listeners or viewers, for sure. All right, we did get a voicemail from our good friend Terry Wolf. And this came in last week. And didn't play it on last week's show because the show went a little long. So I'm going to play it now, and we can all laugh. Hold on.
Hey, everyone. It's the Terry Wolf, man. I had to call it. It's been a while since I've been drunk and had a chance to be on the show. So, fuck it. Ken, Adam, I love you guys. You should come out to Woodstock. Go Fest, dude. Go fucking Fest. Dude, awesome. I hope every year we get a fucking global Go Fest. Make it the fourth one. It is going to be hard for those who are planning it because I'm trying to plan something in my town and I expect minimum of 100 people, but our park's big enough for social distancing. We're going to use one of the shelters there as a cooling and resting station, but you got to keep moving. You can only be there 10, 15 minutes. That way we can keep the numbers down, But once COVID goes away, next year or the year after that, if they do a global one, how awesome for every community around the world to be able to throw something huge. What an amazing thing. And for $15 for 2 days, if they keep that, wow. Just wow. And the money they'll make and hopefully fix this game, fix fucking Go Bally. Fuck yeah. I love this game. I love you guys. I love everybody, all the fans. I love everybody. I love this shit. And I'm fucking drunk as fuck. So, love you. Have a good night.
Love you too, Terry.
Dude, the best part of that voicemail is Google Voice actually gives me a transcription of what he's saying. So all his slurred words are all fucked up in the transcription. It's so great. Dude, no, Terry, we love you too, man. Thank you so much for calling in. We missed the hell out of you. He makes some great points. The fact that GoFest is 2 days and $15, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We were paying $8 for a 2-hour special research. Now we're paying $15 for 2 full days worth of shit. Phenomenal. He wants us to come out to Woodstock or Chicago area to play with him and GoCast Chris and Legendary Moo. All those guys are playing for GoFest. And if it doesn't happen this year, we're going to do it next year. Adam, what are we doing for GoFest? Are we going to do something? I don't know what we were talking about. Maybe Boston.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
I don't know. We got to figure that out pronto, though.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know as soon as we do.
Yeah. But Terry, thank you so much for calling in, man. We miss you. Always a good time when we hear from the Terry Wolf. All right, let's do this little raid guide and battle party. You ready, Adam?
Yes, I am so ready.
Hit it.
All right, battle party.
Whoop whoop.
Battle party.
Whoop whoop. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, my voice went a little high there.
All right, we have Kyurem. Is it Kyurem or is it Kyurem?
Kyurem.
I don't fucking
Kyurem. And that's because I've have very extensive use of this in the TCG. He was my main guy that I used. So
all right, so we have a Kieran raid guide and battle party. Whoop whoop. As always, we're going to be looking at the aggregated raid guide data from Pokebattler, Pokemon Go Hub, and Game Press as found on g2g.media. Kyurem is a Dragon Ice-type legendary Pokemon with a raid boss CP of 43,478. It has a solid attack stat of 246, a defense of 170, and a stamina of 124, which is low, which makes it possible to duo. Kyurem is weak to Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Rock, and Steel. Here's your numbers. Perfect Catch, 2,042 at level 20, and boosted in Snow or Windy, 2533. So again, those 100% numbers, 2042, 2553. The movesets it can know. Its fast moves can be Dragon Breath and Steel Wing. Its charge moves can be Draco Meteor, Blizzard, and Dragon Claw. So, pay attention here, because even though Kyurem's weak to Dragon, if you bring dragons, there's a good chance you're going to get fucking wrecked, because Dragon Breath and any of the charge moves are going to just fucking destroy your fucking dragons. Like, one Draco Meteor, you're done. Absolutely done. One Blizzard, done. The best counters, actually, this was a cool one because it was pretty varied across the three sites that G2G looks at. Lucario, counter an Aura Sphere. Metagross, Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash. Reshiram was up there, Fire Fang, Overheat. Rayquaza with Dragon Tail, Outrage. There was a bunch of other dragons on there too, Salamence, Haxorus, Dialga, Palkia, whatever. I'm not using dragons. Conkeldurr is up there with counter Dynamic Punch. Rhyperior with Smackdown, Rock Wrecker. Machamp is even in there, counter Dynamic Punch. There's a lot. It's a very varied field of counters. And I think it really depends on what you're trying to do. So I put two parties together. I have a party if I'm duoing it, which is 3 Lucarios and 3 Metagross. Now I have the Metagross. Only 2 of my Lucario have Aura Sphere. So I'd have to spec another one out with the Aura Sphere because the others have the fighting moves. If I have a big party, however, which I will for raid day, I mean, I've been having, full fucking lobbies, 20-person lobbies, I'll bring a Lucario, I'll bring a Shadow Metagross, Conkeldurr, because I've never fucking used it, Rhyperior, because I have a good one, and I'll also do Reshiram and Zekrom, because I worked really hard to get a good one, and I didn't get shit, so I'll make them fucking fight for me. So Lucario, Shadow Metagross, Conkeldurr, Rhyperior, Reshiram, Zekrom. What about you?
I'm bringing 100% squad. So
Shocker.
Yeah. Metagross, Rhyperior, Salamence, Dragonite, Hariyama, because I don't have 100% Machamp yet, and a Flygon.
Dude, your dragons are going to get fucked up.
That's why they're in the middle, So I start strong, die really fast, and then finish strong.
If anything, if anything, you want to bring the dragons first, because that way you're at least able to eat potential steal fast.
Fine, I'll just bring Blissies.
No,
I'll bring
I'm just saying,
Snorlaxes. Outrage.
Because if you have your dragons in the middle, there's a good chance that they're gonna come into the battle and get fucking shot like one hit right away because Kyurem's already gonna have energy stored.
Okay.
Whereas if you bring them first, it at least has to build up that energy before its first charge move. I don't know. Oh, and just to follow up, you said Blissey. Just to follow up on my mission of 20 maxed out Blissies. We were talking about it with the GoCast guys. So I was sitting on close to 700 rare candy, and I dumped it all into Blissey, and I now have 5 maxed out Blissies right now. So I'm on my way. So hopefully Team Valor did the right thing and unlocked Chansey for fucking GoFest, because I need more Pokemon. I need more Chanseys here. But all the rare candy I get from now on, it's just fucking going into Blissies. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so we got a pretty diverse party here. I'm bringing Lucario, Shadow Metagross, Conkeldurr, Rhyperior, Reshiram, Zekrom. You're bringing Metagross, Rhyperior, Salamence, Dragonite, Hariyama, and Flygon. So we're both bringing Metagross and Rhyperior. Everything else is different. I like that. But Adam, I think that's a show.
Dude, that was an amazing show. That was a show.
That was the show. That was episode 139. All right, I do want to do a couple plugs like I've been talking about. Really excited about having Trainer Tips back on for the Creator Series. That show is available now. Please check that one out. Our upcoming schedule, we have Pope Dave, we've got Mystic 7, we've got Gaming Together Media, we've got Awesome Adam coming on. It's just we've got a really solid schedule of creators coming on. This Friday, the day this comes out, at Friday night, I'm going to be hosting a Go Stadium roundtable and this is going to be a really cool collaboration. It's going to be we're going to be putting it out live on Go Stadium's Twitch. So on Go Stadium's Twitch feed, Friday night will be our Creator Series roundtable. I think it's 15 or 16 people from Go Stadium will be on. It's going to be absolute madness. It's going to be a really, really good time. And then if you can't watch it live, the VOD and the audio will be coming out on our channels. So the video of it will release on our YouTube channel, and then the audio will release on our podcast services. So nice collab there. If you want to watch it live, check it out on Go Stadium. If you want to watch it after the fact, check it out on us. But that's pretty much it, everyone. Thank you so much. Please check out luredup.com for everything that's going on with the show, PokemonProfessor.com for everything that's going on with the network. You can leave us a voicemail like Terry Wolf did, 732-835-8639. You can email us like Cole and Steven did, info@luredup.com. Check us out on social. Check out our merch store, PokemonProfessor.com/merch. Adam, I think that's a wrap.
We love emails. We love voicemails. Send it our way.
Keep training, trainers. We're almost at GoFest. Get your hype. Get your hype right.
Go fast.
All right, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Go fast.